And we are live. How's everybody doing? First Slasher Pepper live in a year and a half, actually. So
Wow.
feels quite new and fresh again. But I'm totally ready for this, and I'm joined this time by the 80's Slasher Librarian, Joshua. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. Trying to stay warm. It's like freezing over here where I'm at. So I got my
Yes,
jacket ready to go. Uh,
awesome.
can't believe you've never seen this movie. I'm a
I can't
little
believe in
shocked.
myself either, man. I can't believe in myself either. And like I wanted to do a reaction actually with Connor, Dodge Horror, and do like a edited video one. But I've just been super busy with other stuff and editing a bunch of other stuff. I did upload a new vlog, going to see Violent Night in the cinema. So anybody that wants to check that out, go check it out. It's live now. And Yeah, so but eventually I figured it would be fun to have my reaction to it somewhere so you can look back at it. And I feel like a lot of people would be interested to see how I would react to it for the first time. So I figured I would do this in the live stream format, so that way, people could still see my reactions to the movie. So what is your history with this film?
It's one of my wife's favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. I've actually got a Mandela effect situation. There's a lyric in one of the first songs in the movie that I remember differently as a kid, and so does she, and a bunch of other people I know.
Okay,
When we get to it, I'll point it out.
you should, yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's well, I'll give you a setup for it. It's during the Halloween song. These witches are talking about flying with the moon in the dead of night, and whenever I was a kid, and even when I showed it to my kids, like on VHS, like I kept a VCR for a long time. Uh, I swear it said "Fly with the Devil" in the dead of night,
I
but
see.
it says "Moon" in like all the DVD versions, Blu-ray, Disney Plus. So yeah,
Awesome.
that bugs the hell out of me because
Right.
I remember it a different way, like total memory being like, wow, I can't believe that was in a Disney movie. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I barely have the Mandela effect. I do have it with Moonraker, like this girl that falls in love with Jaws when she's like smiling. Everybody seems to remember her with braces, and I did too,
yeah,
but she doesn't have braces at all.
yeah, I think people are traveling back in time and messing with the timeline, man.
I know, yeah. I mean, yeah, right. Some Back to the Future shit right there. So Aiden says, "Hello, everyone, and this is definitely one of my favorite films ever. It seems to be a lot of people's favorite movies ever. So I'm very curious about it. I think I'll like it a lot. I love the animation style, but I haven't seen many movies like this. Um, but so I'm most curious about that, and also I feel like if I really love this movie, a whole new world of merchandising will go open for me because I mean, I was the vlog that's online now, the last vlog, we were shopping for a bit and there was actually like a merchandise store. We didn't film much there for the vlog because the employees are always a bit weird and like they don't even say hello. But it would be the coolest thing to vlog there. But anyway, so we didn't. But there's a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise there. And there seems to be a lot of the Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise everywhere. Um,
Got
so yeah, just a whole
plushies.
new world. Yeah, I mean exactly. Plushies, figures, mugs, keychains, everything. You name it.
Yeah, I've got
Um,
my wife has a coffee cup. I bought her a Jack Skellington plushie. We got all kinds. It's like her favorite Christmas movie. Um,
right.
hello, Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes, Merry
Haven't
Christmas
seen you in a while.
to Queen of the Bee movies. Uh so glad you are here too. And actually speaking of Queen of the Bee movies, I remember for the OGs that I've been watching for a long, long time, they remember she always used to join the live streams and actually after the movie we'll have a couple people over if anybody wants to join. So if you want to join after the movie to join the conversation, you can, and then by that point I'll share the link in the live chat so you can join the conversation with us and be live on the channel if you dare. Awesome, man.
And man, just in time for Christmas, man. You just hit 5K subscribers. That's awesome.
Right, yeah, great Christmas gift. I was like, I saw it going up quite a bit, and I figured, shit, will we reach it before 2023? And we did, so that's great. Let's aim for 10K in 2023 then. And I was also wondering about your take. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't judge. But
it's a classic. It's a classic. It's great. Like I can't say anything bad. Go ahead.
Right, but would you consider this a Christmas or Halloween movie? Because there seems to be a debate around that too.
Oh, it's definitely a Christmas movie. It's definitely a Christmas movie. I mean, it's fun to watch any time of year.
Right.
Oh, cool. Sally jewelry box and a Jack pillow. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
I saw some really kick-ass Nightmare Before Christmas Christmas tree ornaments the other day.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Sick. So I'm also live on up on Instagram. Real quick to just say that we are live on YouTube right now. Hold on one sec. Go check us out on there. Because that's much better than this Instagram live shit. I haven't done an Instagram pin comment. There you go. All right. Well, are you ready? Are you ready to start the film, or is there anything, any final words you wanted to say about the movie before we start? Anything I should know for my first time watching it?
I wish you'd watched it as a kid, but that's okay.
Dude, I wish so too.
Violent Night. Was it good? As good as it looked?
Sorry?
Was Violent Night as good as it looked?
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great fun, man.
Okay, I'm definitely wanting to check that out.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, let's open this up, man. Let's do it.
Right, you ready to start the film?
Whenever you say go.
All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's make sure we are synced up here, and also people that might follow along at home now or later can check. It's panning down now.
Oh yeah, saw the flag. Fireworks.
Yes, fireworks. Man, I haven't seen this intro in fucking years, I guess.
If anybody's as old as I am, let us know in the chat. Let me know if you remember way back in the day, the VHS Walt Disney opening with Mickey Mouse in his Fantasia outfit. It used to open up every Disney VHS.
I remember that too, actually. I think.
Yeah, that's the one that's always going to be iconic for me.
On the Instagram live, Killian H. Gore says, "Happy Christmas, Roger. Merry Christmas to you too. And thank you for all the support this year."
Dr. Seuss helped out with this.
He did?
No. I can't turn the riffing off. I'm sorry.
Right. No. That's no problem. You should keep it going.
Here's the song. When it says "Fly with the Moon at Night," I remember it as "Fly with the Devil in the Dead of Night" from when I was a kid, and when just 15, 20 years ago.
I mean, this is a classic song. I mean, who doesn't remember this?
You got to hear the Marilyn Manson version.
Marilyn Manson had a version of this?
Oh, hell yeah, man. You got to hear it.
Dude, I love Marilyn Manson. And thank you so much to Lupa. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but they just sent a $5 super sticker, which is the first super sticker I've ever gotten. I've never
Wow.
gotten that before, so that's really fucking cool. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, for real. Hi, Michael Turner. Going well.
Well, it's not Oscar.
Yeah, I'm
But
wearing a beard,
that
Billy
was it.
style. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah. I mean, we do have some similar facial features, maybe, don't we?
That was a line a second ago that was supposed to be right. The devil in the dead of night.
Just to make sure we are synced
Fright.
up. You see the bats now too in front of the
Oh yeah.
gate opening. Okay, cool. Guillotine.
Good scare. In our town of Halloween.
I mean, I'm loving this so far. I haven't watched a bunch of musicals, but this is kind of a vibe. I think, usually with real life musicals, it's kind of cringe, but I think this is really fun,
I love musicals. Sorry, guilty as charged.
Right? Hey, Lee Waddell, how are you doing? Hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Hail to the pumpkin song.
There he is.
I love the way they brought him in on the horse with the pumpkin.
So fucking badass, yeah. We got people from Brazil and Argentina in the Instagram live too.
Oh wow, hello.
Come and join us on the YouTube live. The link is in my story.
Yes, that is one of the best Tim Burton classics.
I haven't seen Edward Scissorhands, so maybe we have to do a follow-up live stream watching that one.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it's Chris Sarandon? I didn't know that, but he's awesome in Fright Night.
You think this guy could like come up with some experiment to get him out of that wheelchair?
Right.
Oh, Jack, we want to sleep with you. That's sorry.
Merry Krampus Eve to you too.
Yeah.
You know what's funny too? Like, it's always promoted as Tim. I mean, I have the DVD here.
Oh my God.
It's always
Sweeney
promoted
Todd, yes. Oh, go ahead.
as Tim. It's always promoted as Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So for the longest time, I thought it was directed by Tim Burton until I saw an article about the actual director saying he feels like he should get more credit for it, which, I mean, totally, because everyone thinks, well, as far as I know, it's directed by Tim Burton, but it isn't at all.
Have you seen Sweeney Todd, Roger?
I have not.
We got to get him watching so many movies, Queen. Oh my God.
I know. Yeah. But there are so many movies like this that are such classics, and I want to like watch them for the first time as a reaction, because I want to keep my reaction so I can always look back at it. Same with the whole Hellraiser series. But I mean, I have so many movies like that. I mean, Scary Movie, Psycho, Silence of the Lambs. Those are all movies I want to do reactions to.
I hope you'll watch this movie again later, by yourself. I think
I
you'll
will.
really, yeah.
Yeah, with like full proper attention.
The animation is just amazing for the time.
It really is, man. Because this is like 1993.
Yeah, which means they probably started making it in like 91 or something. So,
Right. Aren't they making a sequel?
oh God, I hope not.
I think they are, man. Like for Netflix.
Yes, I love Corpse Bride. He needs to watch that too.
Yes, I haven't seen Corpse Bride, so yes. And apparently Catherine O'Hara, the mom from Home Alone, plays Sally's voice, so that's also interesting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Catherine!
She's a great actress. She's got this.
Yeah.
She's got such good facial expressions.
Right.
I busted out the expensive imported Crystal Pepsi
Sick.
for this screening. Had to get that from Canada.
I got some of Ghost's juniper gin, and I mixed it with lemon, some blackberry juice, and some other weird liquor.
Alcohol for
really
lunch
good.
sounds good.
No, it's 7:30 p.m. here.
I know. It's noon here.
Right, I know.
Off my head. Dude, this movie got so much flack from parents when it came out. If we could only like go back in time and be like, oh, you think this is bad? Check out this Family Guy. Check out this South Park.
Right.
And then tell us this movie's bad for kids.
Yeah.
How dare you? My parents, I had to watch this at a friend's house. My mom wouldn't even let me watch it. She thought it was devil worshipping.
Yeah, like with Silent Night, Deadly Night, all controversy around that film. That's also insane. Roger basically needs to react to all of Tim Burton's movies for real. I don't know which ones I've seen.
He's had a couple misses, but for the most part, they're great. Batman and Batman Returns, love them.
Oh, I love those. I love both the Batman movies. I love Beetlejuice, but it's been like 4 years since I saw that one.
There is a Beetlejuice 2 being made.
Yeah, hasn't that one been made for like years?
She looks like she came to the graveyard to sing, and she's like, crap, somebody's already here doing it. Damn it.
Alcohol for lunch for real. Cheers, man.
God, I forgot how much I love this movie.
I love the vibe and the pacing so far.
Hey, Queen, you like Rocky Horror Picture Show? And if you
Another movie I haven't seen.
And if you do, did you know there's a sequel to it called Shock Treatment?
I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah, spiders have always freaked me out, so that dude freaked me out too. Definitely. There was some stuff in this movie that creeped me out as a kid. I was 9 years old when I saw this the first time.
The movie that kind of scarred me as a kid is Coraline.
Ooh, that's another good one.
But I haven't seen it in forever, but I remember being freaked the fuck out by that movie.
My daughter watched that. Was like her favorite for a while. And story for another time, but we lived in an apartment before that when she was younger, like 3. And there was a ghost she said she saw there called Old Mom that was on fire. So the way she got into Coraline really freaked me out. I'm going to have a hard time riffing on this one. I love it too much. I'm going to be sitting here just wide-eyed and...
Right. Like the Leprechaun 3 guy.
I swear he said, oh my God, yes. The Irish guy. I swear he just said morning shits. Good morning, shits. Why do mayors always have such a spineless, portrayal and everything?
Right. For real.
Stranger Things, The Walking Dead. This.
Yeah.
It's always a mayor that's.
I haven't seen Rocky Horror in years. Perhaps I need to rewatch it myself. Rocky Horror with Tim Curry is so damn good.
Oh yes, yes. The little remake thing they did on Fox was not that great. Anybody that likes Rocky Horror, try to find Shock Treatment. It's a sequel to Rocky Horror. It's different actors that play Brad and Janet, but some of the other characters come back playing different. It's just strange. It takes place in Denton, and the whole town is a TV studio. It's weird as shit, but if you're a Rocky Horror fan, you got to at least watch it once.
Right. The mayor was thirsting after Jack changed my mind. We'll have to look out for that. I love Jack's like facial movement, you know? Like how the way the mouth moves the entire time. That's cool.
Jack, you've lived here your whole life. You never seen these trees? I'm not buying it.
Right.
Oh, look at the wonder in those empty sockets.
Socket, yeah, right.
Yeah, I was about to say this movie's only like an hour long too. It's not that long.
Well, I mean, I figured. Can you imagine how much it would have probably been released in 1999 if they made it 2 hours?
But yeah, dude, I would definitely like to take like a poll of movies you haven't seen and do some more first time watches with you.
Yeah, totally.
Queen has brought up some good ones. What's this? What's this?
I actually know this part because I saw it in a commercial for Disney Plus like the other day. So that's funny. Fuck, I'm just getting the Christmas vibe now.
Okay. I'm trying not to bust out singing here.
Please be my guest. I mean, I would sing too, but I don't know the lyrics yet, so maybe we'll have to make an annual view party of The Night Before Christmas, and at some point I'll sing along.
Nobody even notices a scary skeleton guy singing in their town.
Right. Yes, exactly. Try not to sing. Nightmare Before Christmas edition. It's like, fuck.
I told Roger he needs to hear the Marilyn Manson version of the Halloween song.
Yes. I mean, just Jack's design is so cool. And like iconic, honestly.
Where? Oh. Is this?
Make a snow angel.
Gets amnesia and just starts the song over again.
I would love to, after watching this movie, watch I don't know, some sort of making of the movie. Did you ever see any like making ofs of this one?
At some point I did the featurettes and stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Doing some branding for Ghost here. As always.
Man, I was at a store last night with this hat on, and somebody's like, "That's a cool Metroid hat." I didn't even comment. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Yes, you're welcome, man. Of course. Thanks for being here.
I've cooked stuff like that before.
Frog's breath?
No, just where like a skeleton face comes out of the steam because I did so poorly.
Yeah, I mean, me too, at some point. Gotta run here. Happy to have chatted a bit. Enjoy the rest of the movie. Thank you, Kat.
Aw, have a good day. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for dropping in. She's awesome. She goes all the way back to the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Reactions.
Yeah. Way back when.
Everybody's awesome. I was just saying, like, she's been here for a long time.
My girlfriend isn't too big on horror movies, but like, I feel like she would have enjoyed this though.
Yeah, you ought to try. But hey, man,
would...
opposites attract. Seriously, you can't have everything in common.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, we both love the metal music and stuff, so we have that in common. But in terms of movies, we're very opposite indeed.
Did you see that spoon? It had holes in it when she did it.
Yeah.
She took a taste. They didn't. It's okay. I'll give them a pass. They did awesome on this movie.
Those Leprechaun videos were awesome. Thank you, man. It's been a long time. Aiden. And I feel like at this point I've gotten a lot better at video making in general, but they're classics.
Leprechaun is a guilty pleasure of mine for sure.
Right.
I can't believe that I loved Leprechaun Returns so much. That was crazy. I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah, that one was great. But I remember loving Leprechaun Back to the Hood a lot too. Would you consider Maniac Cop 2 a Christmas movie? Sort of. I think it's one of those where it's like the story doesn't really revolve around Christmas, but it has some scenes that have a Christmas tree and like Christmas lights. So, but I wouldn't call it a full-on Christmas movie.
Die Hard.
What is? Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that's also a movie that just coincidentally takes place on Christmas.
Oh no, I'm going all in. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. So, yeah. But Maniac Cop 2, let's just do it. Let's just call it a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Right. But what is the holiday again around Leprechaun like?
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. The first Maniac Cop takes place like one scene on a St. Patrick's Day parade, and that's like a movie you would often watch on like St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, it's an interesting discussion to have, because like when you look at Silent Night, Deadly Night, and then Maniac Cop 2, like clearly Silent Night, Deadly Night is more of a Christmas movie than Maniac Cop 2. But yeah. So I don't know. But I like to watch Maniac Cop 2 around Christmas, but I like to watch Maniac Cop 2 all the fucking time because it's one of my all-time favorites. I think it's in my top 5 movies of all time, probably.
People would call me crazy if they saw my list of favorite movies.
Tell me about it, man.
Like my favorite Jason movies are like Jason X, Jason Goes to Hell, New Beginning.
Agree. Oh, well, New Beginning isn't one of my favorites. I enjoy it though.
It has a lot of good kills. I love his explanation of Christmas.
Even back then, your videos were good. Now your videos are even better. Appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah, Roger's always had great quality.
Maniac Cop 2 is William Lustig's masterpiece. I agree, and I think his cinematography is the best in that movie. Like the shot of the Maniac Cop standing in front of the fridge in the liquor store. That's one of my favorite shots, if not my favorite shot ever in a movie, period. Like, I love it so much. Just the atmosphere, the smoke, the light. I think it's perfect.
There's Jason, by the way. Their version of Jason.
It looks like Hatchet, a mix of Jason and Hatchet. Or what is he called? Victor Crowley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that there's a tree just sprouting up in the room there.
Right.
Waiting for the blood and guts and the killing, and it's not coming.
Right.
Oh, well, credits roll. I tried. Good thing the local Halloween library had a Christmas section.
Right. Oh man, that shot is awesome. My personal favorite shot in Maniac Cop 2 is Maniac Cop sitting down in the red neon room with the sword. That's a great shot too. And yeah, that whole scene is amazing. I love the guy that kind of like teams up pretty much with the Maniac Cop.
For the last time. This is an ongoing problem.
Right.
Fool me once. Fool me 27 times, and that's it.
Exactly. Yeah. She got wet right away. Do you think David Gordon Green watched Maniac Cop 2 when preparing for Halloween Ends? I actually, coincidentally, now that you said that's really funny because I thought of that as I said, Maniac Cop teaming up with this other guy. I don't know if he did. I know he watched Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker, which is a deep cut that I absolutely loved for years because it had a novelization, and that's the way I knew about it. But he might have. So I know he watched Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker for the kind of plot with the mom being all weird. And when you see that movie, you know what parts are inspired in Halloween Ends by that film. And the movie just turned into Darkman. Animated Darkman. And I mean, Christine is quite clearly an inspiration for Halloween Ends, but I'm not sure about Maniac Cop 2. But it might be. I mean, you never know.
Teddy Bear Autopsy sounds like a horror movie title.
For real, yeah.
The shadows of the characters is great too. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah. And just in general, I noticed with the lighting, I'm kind of like wondering, how did they do that?
Well, this is when I poison the master again.
This is such a beautiful looking film. I completely agree. Um, it's just super, super. Yeah. I mean, it has such a clear style. Like, you'll recognize it instantly.
That's awesome.
But also weirdly creepy. Don't you think?
Yeah. Her just sewing herself back together is creepy.
Yeah. For sure.
It's a Titanic band.
Yeah. As the ship is sinking.
It's been an honor playing with you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It's a very wholesome movie too.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's for kids, but
Oh yeah.
it's really just a great art project.
Right.
You ever seen his first ever stop motion animation?
Which one?
I can't think of the name of it right now. It's on YouTube. I'll send you a link later. I guess I can look it up real quick while we're watching.
Yeah. The main actor Chris Sarandon, who played Jack, also played Jerry in the classic Friday Night. Hell yeah. Yeah, and Friday Night is also one of my favorites. I would say also top 5 material, probably.
Like I've never seen Fright Night.
You haven't?
Never seen Fright Night.
Oh
Neither
man,
one.
maybe we should do a live stream on
Neither.
that one then next time.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that either one of them.
It's been a while since I've seen part 2, but yeah, part 1 is amazing, a masterpiece in my opinion.
Haven't seen the remake.
I've heard terrible things about it, so I never watched it myself.
It sounded like it was pointless. Most remakes are.
Well, except The Thing and The Blob. Especially The Blob, like that's one of my all-time favorites. That's also my top 5. That's actually my second favorite movie of all time. And I mean, I don't throw that term around because I mean, there can only be top 5 movies, but Maniac Cop 2, Friday Night, and The Blob are definitely top 5 material for me, like easily.
Yeah, not all remakes are bad, but like Psycho is like a scene for scene remake, which makes no sense at all.
Right.
That first animation he did is called Vincent.
I'll have to look it up.
So hey, somebody else hasn't seen Fright Night either.
I also have never seen Friday Night, but I do own it. Oh man, the Blob remake is gold. Fuck yeah, dude. And this is it. Ain't no butterflies. Is a good friend of mine. He's actually also from Holland, so we
Oh,
might have to
cool.
meet up at one point. That would be fun. Um, and also in 45 minutes ish, we'll let people in to join the conversation. I'll send the link. So if you want to join, then I'll send the link in the chat. So like 45 minutes, and then you can join the live stream if you want to, and if you dare. Do you have a favorite song from this movie?
My favorite song is the first song. Actually, all the songs. The very first song, and then when Boogie Woogie, when the Boogeyman pops up, he's got a really good song.
That's later.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking forward to that one then. John Carpenter's Vampires, Toby Hooper's Life Force, Salem's Lot, From Dusk Till Dawn, 30 Days of Night, and Friday Night are my go-to vampire films. I love John Carpenter's Vampires. I have not seen Toby Hooper's Life Force, nor Salem's Lot. I absolutely love From Dusk Till Dawn. And 30 Days of Night, I watched at one point, but stopped halfway through because I got distracted and then never finished. And Friday Night, well, everybody knows how I feel about that movie.
Um,
What about you?
There's a TV series for From Dusk Till Dawn. It's not the best series ever, but like by any stretch. But it dwells into the story of why the vampires are like serpents instead of like bat creatures. You know, they're more like
Right.
serpent. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. You should definitely check that out just for that.
Yeah.
Go to vampire movies though. I've never been a huge one, but The Lost Boys.
Oh yeah, good one too.
And
From Dusk Till Dawn 2 by
From
Scott
Dusk Till
Spiegel
Dawn.
was also very good.
Oh yeah, I liked
Part
all
3
three.
too, yeah.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell's like has a cameo in one of those. I can't remember which one.
I enjoyed the Vampires John Bon Jovi sequel and From Dusk Till Yeah, Vampires the sequel with John Bon Jovi is great, but then Vampires 3, I mean that one was fucking terrible in my opinion. But I loved with like seeing John Bon Jovi in the film with Vampires 2. I must say I don't remember much from Vampires 2. It was a bit forgettable, but I remember having a good time with it. I watched it this year, I think, for the first time. Because like actually yesterday, a year ago, I got like a flashback from Snapchat yesterday that a year ago, like I think about 100 something DVDs arrived, and I ordered it from some guy for extremely cheap, and it actually had all 3 vampire movies. So then I checked them out at some point.
Man, as much as you love music and movies, if you had been a like teenager back whenever I was, you would have racked up a huge. What was the name of the company? There's this place that sends you like CDs and be like free at first, like a pay CD, and but then they would get you for full price, and you'd end up running up like a huge bill, but you'd get like a shit ton of CDs and movies.
Right.
You're such a huge music fan and stuff. You
Yeah.
would have ran up a lot. You would have ran up a huge bill. I did. I pissed my parents off.
I would have gone broke.
CDs and tapes coming constantly.
Right.
Oh, here he comes. One of my favorite villains of all time right here.
Vampires 3 didn't even have the John Carpenter connection, and barely anyone involved with 1 and 2 worked on that film. And it shows, man. It really, really shows.
Wasn't there like a futuristic Dracula movie or something that came out in the early 2000s?
Dracula 2000?
Okay, yep. It's right on the nose. Okay.
I actually really enjoyed that one. And that's a great soundtrack.
So is the Interview with the Vampire, the TV show, any good? Anybody know?
I haven't seen that one.
It just started up recently, I think. A song about beating the shit out of Santa Claus. You gotta love it. And chopping him up to bits.
Dracula 3000 with Coolio and Uro Kier. Is that actually a thing? Dracula 3000?
Really?
I didn't know that even existed, man. I love the beard on you, Roger. You should grow one. I know. One day. Hey, like a real Viking, huh? It's for real the Titanic band right here.
Ooh, it's gonna happen.
I already have mine on.
I wish I had something I could have wore like that.
Oh, you have the background, so. No, I bought this for the Silent Night, Deadly Night 4 reaction with David. And that's being uploaded tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I think we're gonna riff Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 at some point.
Yeah, I did a reaction to that one last year. It's damn bad. It'd be very worthy of a riffing.
We just did Friday the 13th 3, and we got better feedback than I thought. I thought we were gonna make a lot of people mad with that one, but
Right.
We're on season 3, so we're doing a lot of part 3s.
Right.
Not all of them are part 3s. The next one we're gonna riff is Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Also very worthy of some riffing. Silent Night, Deadly Night is such a bizarre but enjoyable franchise, for real.
It is.
And I'm looking forward. The last one I need to watch is part 5, but I'm waiting till next year to do a reaction with David again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Because that one looks like fun.
When I was a kid, I used to go rent movies like every weekend. Me and my sister would get scary movies, and I got on a Silent Night, Deadly Night binge for a while. That's how I saw those originally. Like going to a video store and renting them. The boxes looked a lot better than the movies turned out to be. But the best, worst horror movie I ever read is called Truth or Dare.
Oh, but Tim Ritter?
Yes, it is so bad it's good. Tim is so good. Tim is so good at making movies that make you go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to watch Violent Night. I think I'm going to watch that real soon because that sounds really good. It seems like Hopper just wearing a Santa Claus suit and kicking ass. That's what it looks like to me. But,
it is, man.
He's kind of typecasted. He is Hopper. I mean, his Hellboy was actually pretty good. I hate that it didn't do good in theaters.
I still haven't seen that one, man. I still haven't seen the original Hellboy movies.
Oh shit, dude, that's Hellboy 2. Is a lot of fun.
Yeah, when you see Violent Night, you should check out the vlog. Also, just to see that our jackets look really similar.
Okay.
You have to let me know once you do, or comment or something. Shameless
Did,
self-plug there. I know.
did Views do pretty good on Hellraiser?
Yeah, man. Yeah. With Silent Night, I really enjoy 1, 2, and 5 quite a bit. 3 is definitely my least favorite, and the 4th grows on me. The 4th I loved. I'm honestly surprised some people don't like it because I thought it was great. I'll actually put a link in the live stream.
If I would have had my time lined up better, I would have like put a link on all my things, man. I really thought I had another hour. I'm so sorry about that.
Right. No, it's fine, man.
Okay, I have a weird fear of those Russian nesting dolls. They freak me out. That he was holding a second ago. The doll within a doll within a doll within a doll.
Right.
For some reason, it freaks me out. You know about my irrational fear of Gumby, right?
I don't.
I have Gumby phobia. Like if you put Gumby on, it freaks me out, and I have to leave the room. There's just something about it, and I love stop motion, but I don't know. There's just something demonic about Gumby. I don't know how to explain it, but it
Right.
just freaks the hell out of me. I just can't watch it. It's like Nell's chalkboard. Just brings in the demonic toys from Demonic Toys. You ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I have. It's so much fun, man.
Episode 8 of Slash Tracks, Rift, Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys.
Oh, sweet.
That movie's so hard, or so bad, it's super hard to find it.
Right.
Like you can't find it on DVD, VHS, streaming. I barely found like a torrent of it.
I hear people tell me that Silent Night Dead Night 4 is like a society too. Yeah, definitely. But it's a very interesting story. I mean, it doesn't have much to do with Christmas, but it's fun, and it's actually genuinely pretty good. Like a good 90s straight to video movie. And it's sort of similar to like Halloween 3 where it's like it has the Silent Night Dead Night label and branding, but it's completely different. I wish it was more Christmas related, but you have to watch my reaction to hear my full thoughts on it. But I really thought it was underrated, honestly.
I got distracted. I can't remember. I thought they already kidnapped Santa Claus, but Jack let him go and they kidnapped him again.
Right. We look quite similar now, Jack and I.
Yeah. Your beards aren't connecting correctly. It's weird. Oh, yeah, they had like the Easter Bunny last time. That's right.
How's that look? Nah, I'm wearing it Billy style. Or Jack Skellington style.
Oh, I was about to say it looked like Anaglyph 3D for a second. I'm actually editing a version of our last episode where we ripped Friday the 13th 3. I've got the Anaglyph 3D version, and I can make my wraparounds in that too. So I'm gonna send
sweet.
out. I'm gonna send out like the red and blue glasses to 50 subscribers, and give them a 3D version to watch.
Sweet. I think it's nice doing a reaction like this too, because a lot of shit that we would say otherwise we'd have to cut out because it's irrelevant to the movie. Now it's kind of more laid back and just chill and less like feeling like I have to make jokes or something to keep the video entertaining, because it's just more
Oh
of a
yeah,
laid back commentary.
I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Like whenever you watch it, you're like text me and let me know what you think whenever you watch it solo.
Yeah.
Because it's a classic. It's great. There's not a
I mean,
lot
I'm
of
really
stuff I want to
enjoying
make
it,
fun of.
and I don't even have to look this up. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 90% sure that the soundtrack is by Danny Elfman. Is it?
It sounds like it. I'm pretty. I'm not a big score guy, but
Oh, I see.
I'm sure. I'm sure
I
he
mean,
had a
it
hand
sounds
in
a
it.
lot like the Batman movies. Especially like Batman Returns. I feel like it sounds very similar.
I think Tim
Oh,
Burton and Elfman are the same person. You never see them in the same room together at the same time. So,
right.
nah, he probably had a lot to do with it, or at least inspired. Who, if it's not him, it's definitely inspired by his work.
No, it's Danny Elfman.
Oh, here comes the song. I think Snake Eyes. This is it. Good.
Try not to sing along again, man.
I love Mr. Boogie. Man. Wrong. New song. Ooh, ah, whoa. Joking.
I'll definitely have to listen to the soundtrack on its own too, man.
The cover album that has the Marilyn Manson Halloween is really good. Sorry, I'm just like back a kid. Just love this movie.
Right.
Reminds me of the alligator from All Dogs Go to Heaven or whatever. Nowhere.
Poor Santa.
Quiet, minions. Titanic band at it again. Spiking it. Just the little details, man. I love the
Yeah,
little details.
it's insane. It's
All right,
animation.
let's name the reindeer, the skeleton reindeer. Come on, anybody watching? What are their names? Like what you do? Blitzen would be Blitzer. Dasher would be Slasher.
Yeah. That, I mean, that one was easy.
Oh, poor little scary kid. Oh my God. So we got Blitzkrieg, Slasher.
Slasher.
Oh, what's the last one?
Rudolph. We gotta come up with a horror version. Run, rabbit, run. Rudolph. I mean, doesn't make any sense, but best I could come up with.
The dog's name is Zero. He's representing Rudolph. I don't know. Is there something else for maybe instead of Vixen, Victim? I don't know.
Yeah.
On Victim, on Blitzkrieg, on Slasher. Not my favorite song, but it's okay.
It's a ballad. You're not into ballads?
I really didn't know that that was O'Hare, the mom from Home Alone. That was
Yeah, I had no idea either. I knew about Chris Sarandon, but that's interesting.
got a wisdom tooth that's like impacted. I'm in pain.
I hurt my wrist the other day, so I'm suffering as well.
I texted my wife a minute ago. Can you bring me some Tylenol and I'll be.
Right. Danny Elfman is also a writer and, if I'm correct, singer from Oingo Boningo to that song from Texas Chainsaw to No One Lives Forever. Do you know about that one?
Uh-uh.
I don't either.
I do love Texas Chainsaw Massacre too, though.
Yeah. I mean, talk about another 80s classic.
You gotta heat up the clothes hanger.
Right.
Hey, Family Guy taught us. He says it. We all say it wrong. It's not ho ho ho. It's ho ho ho. Oh God!
If you hear the song, you know. I'll have to look it up because I would, especially because I really love Texas Chainsaw Massacre too, so I'd probably recognize it.
Is Santa Claus a zombie? Did he get you that severed head you wanted?
Yeah.
The shadow work is just so great.
I know. That looks like the snake from Beetlejuice.
Sandworm.
Right.
For 1,000 points, what planet is that on?
Man, fuck them 1,000 points. I'll never guess it.
Saturn. It's on Saturn.
Okay. Well, now I know. The more
That's
you
where
know.
that anytime they get sent to where the sandworms are, it's Saturn.
Right. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and The Strangers Prey at Night are such different and colorful films compared to their predecessor. I love that comparison, and I love both of those movies. And I will go even as far as to say that I prefer Texas Chainsaw. No, The Strangers 2 over the original. Texas 2, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit slow at times, but I love it though. But I mean, I also love the original so much. Whereas The Strangers 2, I've rewatched a bajillion times, and The Strangers 1, I've seen like twice.
Yeah, Strangers 2 has got more rewatchable qualities.
Yeah, way more.
Strangers 4 was the best one, though.
Strangers 4? That hasn't even come out yet.
It's giving me a hard time.
It's coming, though. There are like 3 more coming.
Really?
Yeah, they're making a new
trilogy
for like Netflix, I think. I'm curious for that, but
I can't believe they dropped the ball in Hellraiser the way they did.
Yeah, and I mean, people even got. Did you see the comments on the post promoting the reaction? People got pissed, man. That I was like hating it. I mean, a lot of people agreed, but some people got pissed.
Like, I didn't hate it. It just felt like another straight to video sequel is all.
Yeah. Well, but the thumbnail said not that great, and people were like, "Your mom is not that great," and you know,
oh my god,
just getting butthurt over a different opinion on a movie.
It's good. It's just not.
Man, I wouldn't even say it's good. At this point,
It was just another straight to video sequel.
Right.
Oh, I love this escape.
Foot fetish. Hands down, The Strangers Prey at Night has that phenomenal last 30 minutes with the pool scene and burning truck. Yeah, visually it looks amazing, and I love the total eclipse that the Total Eclipse of the Heart is playing. That just adds to the scene.
Just stepping away for a second. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. This honestly looks like Batman with the moon. Uh-oh. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is arguably my favorite film ever, alongside Life Force and The Mangler. What about Crocodile? Now that's a masterpiece. People get butthurt over everything nowadays. It's true, man. It's true. But I feel like it's always been that way, but just nowadays everybody gets a platform online to like share it. And yeah, people feel the need to always share it. And not in a nice way. Like, if you disagree, that's fine. And please share it. Please share why you like a certain movie that I don't like, but why do you have to attack me for it? You know? That's always what confuses me. Crocodile is such a quality film. I love Crocodile. Like, it's such a good, bad film. Same as Crocodile 2. I might actually prefer Crocodile 2. Like, it's just even worse, but better. But far worse. But amazing. But absolute garbage. But a masterpiece. You know what I mean?
Crocodile. I guess I haven't seen that one. Is that like an 80's monster movie?
Well, it's like early 2000s, I think. It might be actually 2000, but it's by Toby Hooper.
Oh, I like Lake Placid. That's a good giant croc movie.
Yeah, yeah, that one's good too. Yeah.
I wanted to show off my Jack Skellington plushie, but I'll wait till the movie's over. I have to go get it.
Yes, please.
No, he tried. It was just sad. He really did want to make all the little kids happy. Damn it.
Alligator is also great. Yeah, I love Alligator. Well, I don't love it. I don't remember too much from it, honestly.
I like the conclusion of the Alligator trilogy.
It's a trilogy.
It's the Alligator, Alligator 2, and then See You Later, Alligator.
Oh my god. Really? See you later, alligator. Oh, that's awesome.
And they crossed over with the Crocodile movie after a while, Crocodile. I'm just dad. I got kids, so I can make the dad jokes.
Right. I don't have that joke pause yet.
Cringy, cringy, cringy. I know. That word is like so overused by Gen Z.
Hey, I've used it multiple times in my videos.
Oh, you're Gen Z.
Oh yeah.
You're an exception though. You've got taste.
Thank you.
I'll always forget your age, man, because you're into like awesome music and movies and stuff. So
Well, I get that a lot.
King. And I'm bipolar. It does seem.
Kill the bastard.
Santa Claus? Did you just kill Santa Claus? I
I love
demand
that
an
this tune
answer.
keeps coming back.
I demand an answer. Did you say kill Santa Claus? Hello?
What?
Did you say kill Santa Claus?
No, no. I mean, I
Oh,
am a Santa Claus, so no.
okay.
Of
I
course
thought you
not.
said kill the bastard.
Well, no, the villain,
Oh,
not Santa,
okay.
of course.
Okay. Why is he using like a 1960s Batman trap for them?
Yeah, for real.
Will Santa Claus escape? Is the dynamic duo gonna burn? Tune in next week.
Yeah, for real. What, they made a part 3? I mean, apparently, I didn't know about Alligator part 3 either, but
That was a joke. I was joking.
oh, it's not. Oh man.
There's no movie called See You Later, Alligator. That was a joke. That was my dad joke.
Oh, well, that's actually funny. That's actually a good dad joke. He is a Gen Z that slipped through the gaps. I guess so, man.
No, I love Gen Z. They're awesome. Double Dead. That's
They
creepy.
they have the aim of stormtroopers, but with swords.
The way he was walking like a spider was like wicked.
Right.
Who's Boogie Oogie's interior decorator? Because they set this place up great. Oh, pay attention to that string. Oh, wow. He doesn't deserve the death penalty. Oh, God, that's terrifying. Roger, I didn't know you had a cameo in this movie.
Who? Santa?
One of the little bugs there looked like you.
No. You always gotta roast me, don't you?
No.
Have you ever seen Eaten
got
Alive?
roasted.
That's the superior Toby Hooper crocodile film right there. I haven't, but
Oh, you didn't have to be so mean to Jack. I mean, come on, dude. Jack, Santa's kind
I
of
have
an
the
asshole.
DVD. So I need to check it out at some point.
I'll check that one out too. Me and my wife want to make a list of horror movies we haven't seen, horror movies we haven't seen. So I'll add that to the list. Thank you, Aiden. Oh, Santa's not an asshole. Okay. Actually, if all you're going to give me is a candy cane, I'll take back the scary pumpkin Jack in the Box.
Right. I love how this tune keeps going back, man. For real.
It's a prelude.
Eaten Alive is a good watch. It looks like a good watch. But did you ever see Crocodile 2? I mean, it definitely feels more like a Christmas movie than Halloween, though. I don't understand why people would call this a Halloween movie.
It's fine for either, I guess. I think it's good year round, honestly.
When was it released? Like what month?
I'm pretty sure it was released in November or December.
Right.
I'll have to double check, but okay, so the kids don't get murdered like Boogie? His plan wouldn't have went off if it wasn't for them. Sorry, Jack, I got to get back to the creepy scientist that owns me, apparently. Iconic scene right here. Like
the imagery, I mean.
Yeah, on the hill.
It's on the DVD, man.
Me and my wife were actually talking about getting tattoos. I was going to get one of Sally, and she's going to get one of Jack.
Oh, that'd be cool as fuck, man.
My name under Jack and her name under Sally.
You should put it in a position where you can, like, put it together. Like, I don't know, arms or something.
Like a half a heart over each one to make it like...
Right, yeah, exactly. And
like
so when you're together, it connects.
Yeah.
Like Jack reaching out or something and her reaching out. I don't know.
During the chat after the movie, I'm going to give you a link. I'd love to see your reaction to the Marilyn Manson cover of Halloween.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's a love story for the ages.
It really is, man.
Hey, they're going to bone. Get it?
I think his bone dog was probably popping right there.
He got a boner for sure.
Directed by Henry Selick. I didn't know that until like a couple months ago, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was like a month ago that I saw an article from him saying that he's kind of frustrated that he doesn't get enough credit for it, you know?
I think that that does suck that people think that Tim Burton directed it, but he probably had a lot to do with it.
I mean, I thought so too. I thought it was a Tim Burton movie, man. I thought he directed it.
I'm gonna send you this link.
Yes, sir. Where on WhatsApp?
Oh, is it? Can I just send it to you private chat here?
You can, but you can throw it in the live chat. That's fine.
Yeah, everybody check this out. We'll all watch it at the same time.
Man, that flew the fuck by. I mean, it was only an hour and 10 minutes, but besides that, it flew by. Oh, we do have a private chat. What the fuck?
Oh, I tried. I couldn't. I can't comment in the regular chat. I tried. There's no option for me there. But yeah, if you could put,
you want to
put it in there? Yeah, we'll sync up on it.
All right.
Let me.
Anybody that's oh, you put it in the actual. I'll put it in the actual chat so other people can open it too. Everybody, open up a new tab with the Merlin Manson cover. We're doing a reaction to it. Everybody together. And then I'll open up the live stream for people to join if anybody wants to join. I'm gonna be watching Merlin Manson's "This Is Halloween" as cover.
Want me to do the countdown?
Yes, let's go for it.
All right. When I say yeah, on go. All right. 3,
Yes.
2, 1, go.
I didn't even know this existed.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Or I did know about it, I think. This is a new video clip. It's a new video clip, right? Or was this in the movie earlier?
I think it's like a twisted version of the movie animation.
Yeah. I mean, that's obvious, you know, considering it's Merlin Manson. Of course, he would do a more twisted version of it.
Oh, they're just putting his song over the scene from the movie. I think it's so wicked. It's kick-ass.
His vocals fit the, well, vibe too, though.
You can tell he was a fan of the film.
Yeah.
He's given each character a different voice. Like, it's great.
It must have been a fun, like, song to cover for him too, considering that he gets to kind of experiment with different vocal ranges, you know?
I can hear the fun he's having with it. It's great. There's a whole album of covers. It's really good. Different artists. That's basically it.
Well, that's cool, man. I love that.
Cool. I figured you would.
Yeah. Man,
Thanks. It ain't no butterflies. I thought everybody'd like that. Like you can tell, Marilyn had a lot of fun recording that one.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a fun song to like experiment with, especially with the different vocal ranges and stuff.
Yeah, there's a whole album people should check out of different artists covering songs from the movie. Rock
I have
artists
to
and
check
stuff.
it
It's pretty
out.
cool. Yeah.
So what did you think this time around of I'll let you give your thoughts rewatching it for the millionth time apparently first.
It wasn't. No, I haven't seen it a million times. It's maybe in my entire life I've seen it 20 times. This is probably like the 20th. I don't know. My smile should have spoke a lot. I think I was smiling a lot through it.
Yeah,
Just took me back. I really loved the songs,
it's
and
awesome.
I love the villain. I love how he gets ripped apart,
Right.
and the
I love that he
bugs.
was yeah, he had the bugs. I think that made it really unique and interesting. And it was
Uh,
almost like a
it says it's not letting butterflies join.
okay, something with my browser. Well, let me know if there's anything we can do to have you join, man. Because we'd love to have you on and
You
talk
have
some horror, anything horror, or The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Do you have Opera
Opera.
browser? It's usually the
Oh,
best for stuff like this. But
well. Anyway, so The Nightmare Before Christmas, I loved it, man. I thought it was great. Obviously, uh, like 50% of my attention was on the movie and 50% of the attention was on hosting a live stream and making it entertaining for people. So
yeah,
I'll definitely have to rewatch it with give it my full proper attention. But I mean, I watch movies more often with like half attention, and I'm usually pretty good at like kind of knowing what I'd feel about it if I was watching it with full attention. And I know that I will absolutely love watching this with all my dedication. Um, and it's just so much fun, man. And it even though it is yes, it's short, it still flies by. So it like makes sense that it flies by because it's a short movie. But yeah, even then the pacing is just great and it keeps going with like the music and stuff. And like sometimes certain musical cues will come back later in the film, and that alone really just helps with the pacing, because every time you're like, oh, I remember that song from the beginning of the film, and that like you kind of piece everything together. And before you know it, a new song starts. And I think for me, musicals are never really my thing. I went to one musical once, like a real life musical, and I always thought the singing was kind of cringy. um then I watched Anna and the Apocalypse the other day, and I enjoyed it, but I also thought like the singing was a bit cringy, but it was also like a live action movie. Um, but with this, I didn't mind at all, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So
I'm glad
what were
you
you gonna
liked
say?
it. I'm really glad you liked it. And if anybody watching this, will this be on the channel too?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
okay,
This will be on the channel.
anybody? Does anybody else remember the lyrics from the This Is Halloween song? Ride with the devil in the dead of night instead of ride with the moon in the dead of night. Because as a child, like I swear, it was ride with the devil in the dead of night. I remember that, and I was like, wow, I can't believe that was in there. And that's one of the things that my mom heard and she didn't like about the movie when I was a kid.
Right.
But now it's Ride with the Moon. I feel like they changed it, maybe from some flack, from parents or something, or for the laser disc and DVD release and stuff or something. I don't
Right.
know. But if anybody else remembers that, please let me know in the comments. I'm like flashing. That was weird. Um,
Did, did you ever look it up? Like if anybody else remembers it that way?
no, just because I haven't really thought about it in a while until we started, went to watch it today, and I was like, oh
Right.
yeah, I was gonna bring that up. But yeah, I'll look that up. Also, I know that like we can't react to every movie ever made, but
Right.
there's 3 movies like over time I would love to watch and do a reaction with you on, and one of them is only like 50 minutes long, so it's pretty short. It's Repo the Genetic Opera, a lot of like hard rock and stuff in that one, and
Right.
then the Devil's Carnival 1 and 2. Um,
I've
I want
never heard of those two, man.
Yeah, I think you would actually like them. They are musical, but they're like horror uh, musicals. So it's like its own little subgenre. It's very
Right.
very niche. But I think you would actually enjoy that over like a regular musical. Um, so it's pretty cool. Want to show those to you.
Is there anything else you wanted to say about this movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas?
I can't wait to hear what you think about it when you actually watch it without, having to run the chat and everything. So please let
Right.
me know that. It's a classic. I hope they never try to make a sequel to it.
I'm gonna
Um,
look it up now. The Nightmare Before Christmas 2. Let me see, because Nightmare Before Christmas 2, Jack Skellington actor speaks out on sequel rumors. Okay, so it's a sequel rumor apparently. Um,
I think it's perfect the way it is. It's one of those things that it's like Back to the Future. They should never remake that.
right.
You know,
Well, but that's the thing. Like Back to the Future, they're lucky that the actual filmmakers, like, um, I can't believe I forgot the name.
it's okay. I know
Uh,
I do the same
Robert
thing.
Zemeckis, like Robert Zemeckis, Bob Gale. I think they own the rights to Back to the
Yeah,
Future, and they're just making sure it never fucking happens.
it's because it's
Um,
perfect the way it is. If you want to follow up to Back to the Future, there is a video game by Telltale, and that's the people where you make your own. It's like a choose your own adventure video game series,
right.
and they actually got the voice actor Christopher Lloyd to do Doc Brown. They couldn't get Michael J. Fox, but it's like a little extra story for the series, and it works. But we don't need a movie. Is my point. We don't need
I think so. I don't think so
a
either.
remake or anything. But yeah, about this movie, if you liked it, you should definitely check out Corpse Bride. It's not a
I will.
musical. It's not a musical.
Oh, I
So
see.
you might enjoy it more, but it's really
I
good as
think
well.
with this one, I just really enjoyed the character a lot, like the character of Jack Skellington. I think I'm absolutely obsessed with this character now,
You
as
could pull
everybody
off
seems to be.
you could pull off a Jack Skellington Halloween costume. I think you've got the right build for it. You ought to do that. That'd be pretty wicked.
Yeah, I'm definitely pretty bony. I'm
Um,
just not too. I'm not that tall. I'm
can I
like
say
5'9", 6 feet.
really? So
Yeah.
you're just like a little bit shorter than me. If people like riffing, like bad movies getting made fun of, like Mystery Science Theater, like if you don't mind, I've got me and Alex over on my Slash Tracks Network channel. We've got a show like Mystery Science Theater called Slash Tracks, but we just make fun of bad slasher and horror movies.
Right.
From any. It's not just black and white monster movies like they do. We've got new movies, old movies. We've done Freddy movies, Jason movies. We've done Leprechaun in Space, man. We did
Yeah,
Leprechaun in Space.
it's a good one.
Yeah, this was fun, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was scared because I know you haven't seen a lot of musicals.
Right.
I'm a big musical fan. I'm a weird person, man. I got a weird taste. Like my music, if I had like a library of music, it'd be like classic country, but also some like classic rock, new rock, heavy metal, death metal. Meatloaf. I loved Meatloaf. I've got weird tastes. I like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And this movie is very unique, and I love things like this. That stand out from this movie stands out from so much stuff from the '90s. It's so memorable, and
It really is.
that's why I don't think it needs a sequel or anything like that, because
I think
it
if they did a sequel, then it's like long due, you know.
what
Like
would
it
the
should have
story
been.
be? I mean,
Well,
you know,
Well, yeah, but also in terms of style, I feel like then at least it should have been like a couple years after this one, you know, and not now all these years later. I feel like now it's just maybe too late, don't you think?
well, thank you, Butterflies. Appreciate that. It's just crazy.
You're a
Uh,
small boy. Why don't you come in the live stream? I will talk further about that.
I've got a Lucille bat here somewhere. Uh, yeah, I just like a little bit of everything. So I'm a juggalo, but at the same time, I like Hank Williams the third. You know, it's just weird.
Right.
My movie taste is the same way. I love musicals, but uh, when it comes to animation, it's like it's different than like live action musicals. Does that make sense? But Queen brought up earlier Sweeney Todd. That's a good live action one if you're a Johnny Depp fan.
Right.
So yeah, so did this sway you on musicals at all?
What do you mean? Like now I like musicals?
I know you can't based off one movie, but like, were you surprised at how much you liked the movie?
I don't think
It's,
so because I felt like this was a classic and I really wanted to, you know, like it. Um, but I was a bit afraid that maybe I wouldn't. I'm not surprised that I like it so much. I'm relieved and happy that I like it so much.
I can't. I I didn't remember it being like singing the whole movie.
Yeah, I mean it
Like,
is. It's singing the whole movie almost.
yeah, and that's how like the Repo Genetic Opera, the one I want you to watch, is because it's an opera, but it's like a rock opera, and it takes place in the future where they make organs for people, like you can have a liver made or a kidney or something, you know, to replace yours and live longer. But if you don't pay your bills, the repo man comes and just takes it back like right out of you. It's a gory horror movie with like rock music the whole time. Everybody's singing. But with this one, I would have swore there was more moments of talking, but
Right.
it seems like maybe 5 minutes of the movie didn't have music. The
Right.
rest was music. I didn't remember
Yeah.
that, but it's not bad. I really enjoyed it. I was a little distracted. You know, I wanted to keep up with chat and talk to you and not
Yeah.
just sit here. But like whenever I was like really into the movie, I was mesmerized. It took me
Yeah.
back. So
I mean
thanks
visually
for
and
that.
also in terms of music and everything. In terms of so many aspects.
I forgot how much I enjoyed this movie, and thanks for having me here to watch it. I don't think I've smiled that much on camera for since we've done like the
Well, that's
Leprechaun and
that's great, man.
Hellraiser stuff. So that was fun.
I was also curious, did you see any other Christmas horror movies this year so far?
Uh, no, not Christmas horror movies. I've been a little busy lately, but we're gonna watch Violent Night, and you know, I'm gonna show Beth the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies. Didn't they
Yes.
do it? Oh, we did watch the early 2000s Black Christmas,
Oh,
which
sweet.
I think is pretty good. So yeah, we did
Well,
see one.
they did also do like, well, you should say soft remake of the or soft reboot of the Silent Night movies.
That's what I was about to ask. Isn't there a remake or something that
They
came out
did
recently?
Silent. It's called just Silent Night. It's very
Is
unique. I watched it the other day. It's actually really good. It's one of my favorites. I've Been watching it every Christmas for a couple of years now.
There's also a Christmas horror movie. It's an anthology movie that I would recommend to all your viewers. It's called All the Creatures Were Stirring. Have you seen that?
I haven't.
Okay,
I
look
thought
it
you were
up.
about to mention a Christmas horror story.
What's that?
A Christmas horror story. I thought you were gonna recommend that one.
Oh, that the one where the Santa is like fighting the Krampus through the movie?
Yeah,
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 that one's
yeah. And
good
then
too.
the twist at the end, man.
It's got
I
a cool
know.
twist. It's got a cool
Yeah.
twist. But yeah, All the Creatures Were Stirring, man. It's an anthology, and one of the little stories in it is somebody runs over Blitzen, the reindeer, and Rudolph gets revenge and kills his entire family. It's all first person, so you don't actually see Rudolph, but you
Right.
can see like the red nose light up. You can see the red light up before he
Oh,
kills
right.
them with their horns. It's supposed to be tongue in cheek on that one. They're not all serious, but it's a fun movie. If you like horror anthology,
And when
it's a
did
fun
it come
Christmas
out
one.
again?
I think it came out like 2015 or 2014, something like that, just a few years ago. I caught it on Amazon Prime. It's pretty neat. The movie starts with this couple going to see a stage play where I don't remember the name of the type of play it is, where people like act out a scene with no noise, no vocals, no sound effects, no props or anything. It's weird, and they start acting out a scene, and then it like segues into the story. You know, there's like 4 or 5 in the movie. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. And the one you mentioned is worth checking out too. There's actually more horror Christmas anthologies than you would think. There's a few of them actually.
Yeah, which other ones?
I'd have to bring them up. Let's see here. There's one called. Have you seen the Holidays one?
I haven't.
Okay, there's one that's like got a story for every holiday, and
I see.
one of them, the Easter one, is like the creepiest thing I've ever seen on film. The Easter bunny is like a human rabbit hybrid, and it's Jesus. It's like Jesus, a Jesus rabbit, monster rabbit hybrid looking thing. And that was some trippy shit. Seeing Jesus as the Easter bunny killing people.
Well, that would be a difficult movie to like decide when you'll watch it. Like, will you watch it Easter, Christmas?
It covers
Halloween?
every holiday, like Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Right.
So yeah.
Did you see Better Watch Out from a couple years ago?
Is that an anthology one?
No. Just a Christmas horror movie.
Oh no, I will add that to my list though.
Dude, do not watch the trailer. Go into that movie blindly, please. Don't read the description. Go into that movie completely blind. You will love it. That's the way I watched it a couple weeks ago, and I was so yeah.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say more.
What's it called?
Better Watch Out from like 2017, I would say.
Okay, better watch out. I'm not gonna watch the trailer. I've got the trailer saved at the top of my watch list now, though. I'm not gonna watch it, but that'll remind me to watch the movie.
Yeah.
And I'll send you a link to the trailers for the movies I'd like for us to check out later. Probably Devil's Carnival first, because I think it's the shortest. It's like 50 minutes. But I think you'll really like what the movie does with hell. It's pretty cool. It all takes place in hell. So.
Did you ever see P2?
Just called P2?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
It's like a Christmas horror movie in a parking garage.
You know, I think I rented that at Redbox. I just don't remember. Let's see. Like, there's a guy stalking a woman or something.
Yeah, in a parking garage on
Yeah, I think
Christmas
I've
Eve.
seen that.
It's good, man.
Yeah. I've seen that one. That was a Redbox rental for me at some point. I don't remember a lot of it, but yeah, I've seen that. That one stood out to me.
Yeah, I watched it the other day, like for the first time. I'm going through my letterbox because I watched a bunch of Christmas horror movies for the first time over the last couple days. Also ATM. Did you see that one?
No, I don't think so. That's a Christmas one too.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Let's see here.
No, but does not want to allow me fucking camera or mic. Oh. Joshua just disappeared too, so no, I saw you pop up, but I didn't see camera indeed. But so I'm not sure what how to fix it. But I'll let Joshua at least in the stream again.
I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Right. I figured it's fine.
I was trying to send you that. It's a link to watch the trailer for All the Creatures Were Stirring.
Oh, right.
Man, I wish we could get butterflies in here. That sucks.
Yeah, me too, man. That would be fun. Fun to have a conversation with him.
He mentioned my good taste in music. What kind of music? Which one of those stood out to you?
Yeah, it would be great to have him on.
And he's the guy that's in Holland as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish Queen could have stuck around longer. She's always fun.
Yeah, she would have joined for sure too, but she had to leave.
I mean, it is Christmas Eve, so I get it.
Right, exactly. We should probably do this another day sometime. Did you see Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale?
Mm-mm. Man, you're like naming off all these movies, and I haven't seen them. I feel stupid.
Oh, you were naming all of Tim Burton ones earlier, so we're making it even here.
What's it called?
Well, I don't really recommend this one either.
There's a
new one. There's a new one that I would actually recommend. It's called Christmas Bloody Christmas. That one I would recommend. It's really cool. It's by the director from VFW.
I know you've watched Secret Santa.
Yeah, Adam Marcus.
Oh yeah, that one is.
It's a good one.
I would love to see a follow up to that.
I don't know, what would they do though?
Oh, cool.
Like
what would they do with
yeah, with a sequel to Secret Santa.
Maybe it gets in the water in the town or something. I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Oh my god, that would be fucking insane, dude.
I have not seen December. Is that
I haven't either.
horror movie? It's called December, or
I'm looking it up too.
Or is it just called December? Is it like a zombie movie? Is that why there's a Z in it?
Right. World War Z.
Dude, I have got an idea for like a Sci-Fi Channel zombie movie, but I would definitely burn in hell if I made this movie. Okay? It's called The Second Coming instead of like the second. Okay. And it goes back to biblical times, right? That's
yeah.
And it's a zombie movie during biblical times. Jesus
right.
Heals the guy in Nazareth, brings him back to life. But what really is there's this comet had like crashed into like into the ocean or a river or something nearby, and the water that he gave the guy actually brought him back like zombie, you know?
Yeah.
And he ends up biting Jesus. And shortly after, Jesus gets crucified, put in the tomb. And then 3 days later, people hear him like stirring in there. So they open it up. and he came back from the dead, but he's a zombie, and it starts a whole zombie apocalypse thing in biblical times, and it would be called the Second Coming. What do you
Gee, I
think?
wonder why you think it will bring you to hell.
I think it'd be great though, man. You know, because Jesus, if you, okay, I'm not a believer. I'm, and I guess I'd be called an atheist. I don't know.
Yeah,
I do believe that maybe aliens or something may have created Earth. I don't know, you know, or created everything, because I just don't believe you get something from nothing. But I don't believe in like the biblical stuff. So Jesus is like the first zombie. You know, he came back from the dead. I just thought that would be fun. You know, the Second Coming.
I mean, honestly, now that you say it, it surprises me that nobody has ever done this.
And it would be perfect for like the Sharknado people, you know, just
right.
Shoestring budget, Sci-Fi Channel, you know, schlock, and it wouldn't be like a big budget thing or anything, just a little independent, shitty CGI
right
zombie flick, tongue in cheek, very tongue in cheek. Just think of all the slogans you could come up with, you know.
Oh like, man, I could think of a bajillion if you gave me an hour.
Exactly, you could like think of all this, you know, Jesus quotes like "turn the other cheek" and stuff like that. You could come up with stuff like that. You could change it. There's all kinds of taglines that could be there.
Yeah.
This time Jesus eats you. You know, eats your body. I don't know. Instead of you know, the body of Christ, eat the crackers. Him. You know. Yeah. This. What do they call it whenever you eat the cracker and drink the wine? I can't remember in churches. What's that called? Do you remember?
It's like the body of Christ.
Well, like the ceremony for doing it, you know, like be like this.
No idea, man. I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to those things.
You know, you could put on there that this, whatever that word is we're trying to think of, Jesus eats your body, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
So
a bunch of puns.
If that movie ever gets made, I'm gonna know it's somebody watched this and stole my idea.
Yeah.
Just send me like 1/10 of the money and we're good.
A lawsuit. Yeah, besides, okay, I mean, you must have seen these. I'm going through my letterbox again. Krampus. You've seen that one.
Oh, yeah. I love Krampus. Yeah.
Me too. Okay, I'm glad you at least saw that one. Anna and the Apocalypse. That's the musical I told you about that I wasn't too big on.
No, I haven't seen that one, but I'll check that one out.
David loves it. Bragantino.
There's another Krampus movie. It doesn't even they picked a bad title for it.
Mother Krampus.
No, God dang it. I'm gonna find it before we get off here. Let's see. Krampus. See here. Oh my God, I'm seeing like a shit ton of movies that got made with Krampus.
There are a bunch of Krampus movies, man.
Krampus movie. I can find like a list. Let's see here. It was like called in the dark or something like that. Shit. But it's like Krampus attacking a town. And let's see here. The Christmas Devil, no. Krampus Unleashed. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Krampus the Reckoning. Krampus
Origins.
Are you going through the same list I am? Mother Krampus 2.
Yeah.
Mother Krampus. A Christmas Horror Story. That's my favorite one with Krampus. Krampus. Rare Exports. Man,
Krampus the Reckoning. Krampus the Devil Returns.
Krampus
Unleashed.
I cannot find it, but it's called like In the Dark or He Came in the Dark or something. Damn it. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. Man. Um, I'm gonna pull up a full list here because this is driving me crazy. I saw it before. Let's see here. Maybe I'm thinking of a different monster. I'm pretty sure it was Krampus, though. What is that? The monster legend from Mexico? Like the goat thing?
Oh. I don't know, but I know it's in Drag Me to Hell, right?
Man. Koopa Cadre or something? I can't think of the name.
Chupacabra?
Chupacabra. Yeah. Let's see here. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. No, it was a Christmas movie I saw. I'm probably gonna have to end up putting it like in the comments section, something when I find it. But it's got. You ever seen the Strain, the TV show, The Strain? Is it called The Strain?
I haven't. Didn't they have like a poster with like an eye with a worm coming out or something?
It's like vampires, but it's like biblical vampires.
I see.
Okay, I know how I can find the movie I'm thinking of. I know the guy that starred in it, so I'm looking at his Wikipedia. So give me just a second, and I can tell you. Let's see here, 2011.
Michelle asked, "What did you think about The Nightmare Before Christmas?" I absolutely loved it. I need Jack Skellington plushie now too, much like Joshua. Because yeah, I loved it. I thought Jack Skellington was a great character. I thought the animation was great. The soundtrack was amazing. I loved the whole musical vibe, even though usually I'm not really into that sort of stuff. Yeah, overall I really enjoyed it. I love the pacing. I thought it flew the fuck by. And not just because it's only an hour and like 10 minutes, but just in general, I loved it. I thought it was great. And I know Michelle's actually Connor, aka Dutch Wars girlfriend, and she's like the biggest The Nightmare Before Christmas fan I know. She was shocked to find out I didn't see it yet, so I'm happy I enjoyed it too. So we'll definitely have to talk about it next time I see you.
I found the movie. It's called
Okay.
Dark. It's called Dark Was the Night. I assumed it was Krampus in the movie, but apparently it's just a Wendigo or a Wendigo, however you pronounce it.
I see.
But it's still a great movie. It's called Dark Was the Night. And before we wrap, I'm going to grab that Jack plushie real quick.
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back. Yeah. 1 second. My hat's hiding my gorgeous hair.
Nightmare Before Christmas is a masterpiece. I would honestly agree now that it indeed is a masterpiece. There you go. I wonder why they called this a special edition, because there's one disc. Usually at least it would have 2 discs or something, or like a booklet, or maybe someone threw away the booklet. Not sure. We definitely need to talk about it. Yes, we certainly will. And I mean the music even I loved, but usually I would think like, well, that it's annoying or cringy, especially with real life musicals. But here I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I actually thought the songs were genuinely great. Roger, one day I will join your stream, you small boy.
You small boy.
Come in there then, if you dare. I think you're just scared. That's it, probably.
I don't want to take it out of the plastic, but
Oh,
we
that's
kept it
awesome,
there.
man.
But yeah, he's in a Santa suit.
I love
this
that.
thing.
Yeah.
So, and it's got Zero in there. It's hard to see, but his puppy is in there too.
Oh, sweet.
And we're gonna give it to the first person that can answer this question. I'm just kidding.
This turns into a fucking giveaway show.
What was our longest ongoing gag in the Leprechaun reaction videos?
It was the eyes.
You know the answer?
It was the guy with the eyes.
Nope. Close. Remember what we said we were going to do to Leprechaun Origins?
What?
Put it in the box.
Oh, yeah.
The magician guy.
Right.
He's just like the absolute worst.
Fire to the box.
You need a personality transplant.
Oh my god, that scene, man.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Michelle, we have a question though. Jack lived in Halloween Town his whole life. He's obviously broody, you know, so why was that the first time he ever found himself in the woods where those trees are?
Maybe he was reckless.
No, it's awesome whenever I love the song What's This? That was a lot of fun. But
yeah.
The Boogeyman song is probably my favorite outside of This Is Halloween.
I mean, This Is Halloween is a classic though. Like I hadn't even seen the movie and I knew that one.
You should check out the whole album of covers. We've on our Apple Music, but it's really good. Okay, you with your axe, and I take my.
Let's go, man. I'll snap that.
Hey, I've got an axe.
Thin little sword into two in no time.
Got my own little axe here. Different kind of axe. And now I don't know how to play. I wish I did. Is that a real axe, by the way?
Yeah, it is, but it's all like rusty. It like used to be from my grandpa.
So if you don't kill the person, you just give them lockjaw.
Yeah.
Tetanus.
So I wanted to wrap this up with 3 more Christmas horror movies to see if you saw those 3.
Okay.
I mean, the first 2 are like a double feature. Jack Frost 1 and 2. Did you see those? I mean, you must have. You saw fucking Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna rip both of those on the show.
Oh yeah, you should.
We're gonna and Ginger Dead Man. We're gonna do those 2.
I still have to see that one.
They were gonna do a Jack Frost 3. They never got to make it. I saw an interview with the director. It was going to be like a Godzilla / Jack Frost. It was going to be a giant monster movie with Jack Frost.
Oh, so, man.
That would have been great.
That'd be fucking insane, dude.
Did you see which book I'm narrating right now?
I didn't. Which one is it?
It's a fan. I've pretty much narrated every out-of-print slasher book ever written at this point. So I'm doing fan ones. Freddy versus Ash. No Jason. It's just Freddy is pissed off that his plan to come back through Jason didn't work. So he turns to the Necronomicon to find a way back. So he's using Ash. It's pretty good. I'm only a few chapters in. But it's a very interesting take. Yeah. And there's a guy that wrote a fan novelization of Friday the 13th 4, and I narrated that one, and he just finished part 5, and he started on 7. So yeah. What was the other movie besides Jack Frost 1 and 2?
The other movie, the last one was I think you did a riff on this one too, like Santa's Sleigh.
Oh yeah. I love
Me and
Santa's
Connor.
Sleigh.
Me and Connor and the aka Dutch Horror, we did a reaction on that one last year. That was a lot of fun. I
It
rewatched it this
never
year.
it never tries to be anything other than what it is. So it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's cheesy as hell, but
That movie is like a less cinematic and lower budget Violent Night. Only in Violent Night, Santa is the hero, and in this one, he's like the villain.
he had to wait like 2,000 years or something,
Yeah,
666 years.
I love the random animation scene.
Oh yeah, and I love his buffalo or whatever that.
Right.
um,
Santa's Sleigh was so much fun, mate. Nice. He's Dutch Horror is actually here. That's surprising.
Santa's Sleigh is actually one of the few movies where we were actually able to show the movie on YouTube with our riff
Right, because of
for the
public
episode.
domain, right?
Yeah. Any movie that we've riffed that we can't show the movie, we upload the episode with the wraparounds, like Mystery Science Theater has, the beginning and the end round. Then we put the commentary, the riff track in the middle, but I'll always include a link to Google Drive where people can go there and watch the episode with whatever movie it is. That way, it's just easier than syncing up their own copy, or if they don't have a copy. But Santa's Sleigh, Carnosaur movies, stuff like that. Anything by Troma, we can show on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody watching this wants to see, if you've already watched Roger's reaction video to Santa's Sleigh, and you want to see a Mystery Science Theater style riff on the movie, you can check it out on my channel. It was a lot of fun. His coffin. Jack Slay was a coffin. Yeah. Did you catch that?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean that goes to what you said earlier about like the attention to detail that was in the film. Like that's just undeniable with even small things like this,
The shadows in
the lighting in general.
It was really good. The shadows looked like it was like live action, but with getting the shadows to line up like that is not as easy as you think.
Yeah.
Especially since it's like take a picture, move it, take a picture, move it.
Yeah.
So that was really fluid, especially considering, like we said, that movie took like 2.5 years to make. So they were making this thing in like 91, So,
understandably so, though.
Michelle and Dutch Horror, do either of y'all remember ever watching Nightmare Before Christmas and in the song at the beginning, This Is Halloween, hearing instead of ride with the moon in the dead of night, ride with the devil in the dead of night? I'm having like a Mandela effect thing with that. So
They Know Butterflies at a Red Christmas. I still have to see that one, but I'm thinking like since Christmas is kind of wrapping up, like Christmas season for this year's wrapping up, I think I'll watch it only next year. I'm just happy that this year I got to watch like a bunch of like a stupid amount of new Christmas horror movies. Like all the ones I mentioned to you, I watched for the first time or rewatched. Black Christmas, I watched the remake for the first time this year, but Black Christmas 2000, I think it's 2019, wasn't it? I didn't watch, but I didn't hear any good things about it, so not sure if I'll ever watch it.
that's like the second remake, right?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. See, thank you. And Butterflies said they remember it that way too. Ride with the devil in the dead of night. I feel like
should
Disney.
repeat it for Dutch Horror.
I was asking if whenever I was a kid, like the original VHS copies and stuff, and when I saw it in theaters, I seem to remember it being Ride with the Devil in the Dead of Night, not Ride with Moon in the Dead of Night. I feel like that's something they changed for like the Laserdisc, DVD, Blu-ray, streaming. But I remember Ride with the Devil. It's like a Mandela effect thing for me. That's what the question was.
Ride in the Devil in the Dead of Night.
Ride with the Devil in the Dead of Night. or Fly with the Devil, one of the two. But
What was the song again?
This Is Halloween.
I'm looking it up now. I mean, everywhere it says "Ride with the Moon."
Yeah, I know that. I haven't done like a deep dive. There's got to be somebody else out there besides me and Butterflies. My wife remembers it that way. So.
Right. If 3 people remember it that way, there must be more. Otherwise, really you got to do a video on it.
I think it's like different universes kind of merging sometimes, like alternate, like the multiverse. I think that's what the Mandela effect might be, just crossing universes or something. But I think we need to get funding, and we need to just get together, do a GoFundMe, and we need to make the second coming, man. The Jesus zombie movie. What do you think?
Right. Start a fucking Kickstarter.
Starring SlasherPepper and Slasher Librarian. Who's gonna play Jesus?
I mean, look at my beard. Did Jesus have a beard?
God right? Apparently does. So let's click God is Jesus.
I'll play God.
No, but like that would be an amazing zombie flick. Abraham Lincoln versus zombies. So why not? All right, take care, Butterfly.
See ya.
Yeah. Anyways, that would be fun to make.
He says, "I'm Jesus."
Okay, your cast is Jesus in the second coming.
Congrats, you got the role.
You're zombie patient 0 in the movie.
Hey, we got a new side with hot girls.
Oh, awesome! We're actually
new
into
side
old
with hot girls. New side with hot girls.
We're actually marketing for old sites with ugly girls. But thank you for dropping in.
That's fucking gold, man.
We do appreciate the view, so
and the comments. Oh man, I think that's the perfect note to end it on. I don't think it will get much better than that, man.
When the porn bots show up, it's time to cut feed.
All right, cut, guys. Let's get off air.
Merry Christmas, man, and thank you for having me. Seriously, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes, you're so welcome. Merry Christmas to anybody watching, and to you too, man. There's nothing you wanted to add about Nightmare Before Christmas?
I had a lot of. I'm glad I got to watch it with you for your first time watching it. I want you to text me and let me know what you thought when you watch it without the distractions.
Yeah.
Congratulations on 5,000 subscribers.
Thank you, man.
Really proud of you. You deserve to have more. You deserve to have 50,000, 100,000.
I hope sooner rather than later, right?
It's gonna happen. You're gonna blow up. You're gonna leave me in the dust.
No, I won't. I promise. Hereby, live on air. I promise.
But
you can always come back to this if I do.
Okay, all right. Thanks for having me and letting me, let people know about the channel too. And
of course.
Yeah, I hope you have I hope everybody has happy holidays, happy New Year, all of that. So, what are your closing remarks on everything?
Loved the film. Glad I got to do a live reaction to the film. My first ever movie reaction live. And I also would like to say, everybody go check out the Violent Night vlog with Dutch Horror. It's a lot of fun. It's more than just a movie review. We mess around in some gardening store with Christmas vibes, make some jokes there. We look at a Playboy magazine in a grocery store. We act like 12-year-olds. We go shopping, go to the Burger King. We do all sorts of stuff. I mean, I promote it as a movie review and vlog, but there's a lot going on. Everybody go check it out. It's always kind of hard to promote those kind of videos, but check it out. And tomorrow there's going to be a Cyanide Night 4 initiation reaction with David Bergantino. So don't forget to check that out tomorrow. Tune in for that. And thanks everybody that stuck around for this video and this reaction. And I'm hoping to do more live streams in the future like this, and hopefully do more review, Joshua.
Yes, and those movies I told you about, I'd like to do at least one of those. And nobody click that link. As tempting as a news site with hot girls might be, it's probably a virus.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope to see you all in 2023 or this year if you watch any of my other videos from this year. All right. See you guys. See you, Joshua. Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.